DCW, DCW.
All right, everybody, welcome to DCW Attitude. Tonight we have a main event. Phoenix, I believe, actually taking on Tamara in our main event of the evening as the DCW champion gets back in a non-title match as we prepare for the fallout from Hell to Pay and the beginning of the road to All or Nothing for Attitude. Hope you're ready for this one, because I'm not going to lie, this is going to be a bit of a shorter attitude tonight. All right, here we go. And first up, it is tag team match o'clock as we have the Fates against the Agents of Chaos, Percy and Emily versus Zoe and Lizzie. Match which will be for an opportunity down the road to move up the chain and get an opportunity at the tag titles, possibly for these four ladies, or possibly just setting them up to get another win. It's been a while since we've seen Fate in action together. So it'll be interesting to see how this works for them. Emily and Percy, kind of a fine-tuned unit for the most part, but we'll have to see which team comes out on top. Like I said, it is an interesting evening because we have Tamara versus Phoenix, and we have Bea versus Sabrina. No, I think it's actually the other way around. My bad. Yeah, I don't think that makes sense. I think it's Bea versus Tamara and Sabrina versus Phoenix is how it is, but who knows? I could be wrong. Oh, pardon. Apparently I didn't do a good job of editing out my boo-boo here by actually getting things up and running. Jack. All right, here we go. Come on, tag team, let's get started. Didn't think I was that slow, but maybe I was.
DCW,
Oh, hang on.
DCW,
Ignore that.
DCW.
I'm just trying to verify who the actual... Okay, I was right the first time. It is Bea versus Sabrina and Phoenix versus Tamara. I had to double check because I couldn't remember. But here we go. Tag team match coming up. Here comes the Fates.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. On the way to the ring, the Chosen One and Elizabeth Sparks-Jones.
Oh, he had a promo,
Of Fear.
but it was... The only thing I published was the last word. Whoops. All right. It's all right, Kurt. I know how to read those. All righty. Can these ladies get a victory tonight? Or will the Agents of Chaos pull it out again? Stupid touch keyboard, yeah. I wouldn't be surprised if it was Bea versus Sabrina. Those two do like to fight each other. Yeah, it is very much
And their opponent
very much.
Percy and Emily, the agent.
All right, Agents of Chaos are out, and our match is just about to get underway. Em and Parashi, I think, would love nothing more than to get a big win tonight, set themselves up for a tremendous opportunity for sure. I've heard rumors that some things are going on in the management of Attitude, talking about a possibility of a Royal Revolution match at All or Nothing with the women, getting their opportunity to finally have that Rumble match that they missed out on. Well, I guess they didn't miss out on it, but weren't able to have just on their own. The referee almost getting in the way again as Zoe comes down hard onto Parashi. Elbow hits again. In fact, a lot of these women weren't even in that particular Rumble, so to be fair. Poke to the eye, sends Zoe into the corner. Parashi working her way through her. Agent's getting ready now. Em in. Onto the second rope, comes down hard. Good. Oh, and then a rake to the back to go along with it. But Zoe comes firing back. She's now going to tag in her partner. And in comes Emily to face Lizzie, but Lizzie misses and runs into a backbreaker. Em just working on that lower back, trying to gain control. Reaching around, trying to pull her up, but not enough. And then it's a big jawbreaker to go along with it. And all of a sudden, this worm has turned. Emily's in control. I heard a rumor. Oh, I heard a rumor. They say you got a broken heart. I heard a rumor. Oh, yes I did. Boy, I heard a rumor. Oh, I'm guessing that's a song, and I murdered it. Picks Lizzie up, smacks her onto the top turnbuckle. All of a sudden, this match and the complexion of it has changed quite dramatically for the Fates, who are in trouble. Lizzie now trying to fight her way back towards her own corner, throws Em into it, but does catch her and is able to make it work. You sound like when you make Siri sing. Yeah, exactly. Mostly because I wasn't exactly sure if that was your promo or if that was something else. And it took a second to realize, no, this is a song lyric, which I don't know, apparently. Song by Bananarama. Oh, okay, well, I know exactly, I think, one song by Bananarama. Oh! Em able to fight out. Zoe throws her into the corner. Comes in, and monkey flips her out of there. Boot to the back. Emily now in trouble after running the show for a bit. Not gonna lie. Hurricane Rana takes Zoe down, and that has allowed Em to tap in for her partner. Parashi now in. Wrenching on that neck area, trying to gain control. Slams Zoe's head back into the mat. Oh, the drop kick misses, though. Zoe coming out. Catches Parashi, and it's a neck breaker of her own. I've just been told by the back we're going to hear from DCW management next week on Attitude about exactly what is going on at All or Nothing for the women's division. But at the moment, we are watching Zoe taking advantage of Pear. She throws her into the turnbuckle, comes in. Monkey flip out again. I thought she might tag in Lizzie there, but she doesn't. Stomps on the back. Closes in, throws Pershey into the corner. Pershey's head bouncing off the turnbuckle. Pushed up and in again. Thrown hard. Pershey now hasn't had a chance to tag her partner in for a bit here. Zoe's having her way with her right now. Waiting for Pershey to get back to her feet. Zoe got her. Bailey to belly, pinning attempt. But too close to M, and M able to get it, her dealt with. But now Lizzie in, picks her up and then plants her. Both members of the Agents of Chaos are down. Pershey getting booted on. Probably should have gone for the pin there, Zoe, but instead she's working on the arm. Pinning attempt. 1, 2, 3, and it doesn't matter. Agents of Chaos unable to fight back. And Fate brings out a victory here tonight. A big win for them. One that sets them back up as being on the winning track. And certainly will be one that they will be very happy about. Unfortunately for the Agents of Chaos, just not able to take advantage of the match when they had it under control. And it allowed Zoe to do that, which seemed to take all of the wind out of their sails.
Here are your winners, the Chosen One and Elizabeth Sparks-Jones, the Faces of Fear.
They are delighted with themselves and with that victory. We'll have to see what comes of it. But as of right now, we have Kat in the ring. Not quite sure why. But we're about to find out. Good evening, Attitude fans. I hope you're all having a great night, DCW fans. I have to say, it has been... ... Yeah, this is a little longer than I meant. So the first time we were a little short. This week we're a little long. Good to know. Wow, really long on this one. All right, if I'd realized she was still talking again, I would have cut that one. But there we go. Not quite sure what this is all about yet. Now you're listening to that song by Bananarama. Okay, how have I not cut this better than this? Why do we have this still going down? I was sure there was more to this than that. Whoop. But here we go. Yeah, ... There's a lot of ... dots. All right, here we go. It's Sabrina answering this one. Remember, on Blast, we saw the Unprofessionals getting caught up in a very similar circumstance. So why is Sabrina out here? I watched what your boss said on Blast, champ. Since you beat us for the titles, you guys are getting arrogant. Just make believe it's the fans saying what? Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that was an extra long delay on that one. So, Sabrina, what do you want? Webby's not my boss, but obviously you have an axe to grind, so I guess out with it? Dave is right. You unprofessionals need taken down. And that's a fact, Jack. Excuse me? We're undefeated champs for 5 months. I don't need to prove anything to you. Ah, but that's where you're wrong. I think it's time for me and Tamara to show you what a champ really is. I love how they keep pointing at each other. Okay, well, how about this then? What is good for the guys is fine by me. All or nothing, winner takes all match. You tell her, me. That's right, Sabrina. You know what? I'm fine with that. Tamara is fine with that. All or nothing. It will be us against you. SU versus DCW. Yeah, your self-appointed DCW defenders better get used to one thing. Being two-time losers. Chumps. Cat saying stuff she'd never say in real life. Oh, and you might want to watch your back tonight. So I don't know what that threat was about, but certainly sending a message. Cat has thrown down the gauntlet. It will be all or nothing for all 6 titles, I guess. Jeez, I'll get my math right yet. The winner takes all. Champions versus champions, and it is a tag team match for the ages. Next out, it is Emma versus Runa. Emma, of course, coming off the match against Sabrina last week, a match which she was unable to gain the victory. So Kat is joining SU in the fight in the elimination match. Kind of. They're going to have their own match between the 4 ladies. And then the men will have their own 8-person match. So no, they're not teaming with them specifically. Though that would be fun. But you can't do 12-team match. You can't do a 12-person match. And you can't have men and women in the same match, which is dopey, but whatever. Everybody else can do it, but not this game. All right, here comes Emma. Fresh off. You shut up, Kurt. Fell asleep between the pauses. Emma had a chance to win the internet title last week at the House of Horrors match. Unable to pull it off, but certainly left an impression on her opponent. As Sabrina was beaten pretty solidly for a lot of that match, but nonetheless, this young lady is definitely someone to be reckoned with in DCW. That comes of not really being sure how long it takes to read stuff. At times it's either too short or too long. All right, here we go. Here comes Runa.
And her opponent, from Tacoma, Washington, Stephanie the Diamond.
So we do not know what the makeup of the match at All or Nothing will be between the women. Whether it'll be an elimination match, whether it'll be a stipulation match, we're not sure. All we do know is all of the championships will be on the line, and it is a winner-take-all affair. If the unprofessionals are able to win, they take both the DCW Women's Champion and the Internet Championship. And they lock up immediately, and Emma grabs onto Runa, takes her down, but Runa locks in and captures Emma there. Using her upper body strength, Emma able to take Runa down, and now they're stood up in the middle of the ring, smashed back to the mat. Kick to the back, follow up. Waiting for Runa to try and get to her feet, which she is unable to do easily, but she does turn around and catch Emma right there. Emma throws Runa into the corner now, picks her up. She tries to use her strength against her, but Runa having none of that. She's also one of the stronger competitors in the DCW, so she's going to be trouble. A boot puts Emma down some more. Emma's struggling right now. Picked up and then slammed by Runa down to the mat. So what will be the outcome here? She throws her into the ropes and then comes around with a big uppercut that connects. Runa working her way through, trying to gain back control after Emma got back on it, but she picks her up and is able to bulldog her. Or not bulldog her, but DDT her. Now gets her up and smashes her into the mat. And then a big enziguri to the back of the head has Runa reeling. Sliding her into the center of the ring. Emma now with the chance to finish this possibly off right here, right now. She is working on the leg. Now goes for the pin with the leg in the air. One. Only one this time for as Runa was able to kick out. Boot to the back. Emma still working to try and gain control of this match. Taken over. Runa jumping off the ropes. Comes in with a boot that connects with Emma's face. Down goes Emma. Works on her, putting all of her weight on the back of her neck, squeezing on it, but turned over, and immediately Emma able to get back control. Turned around again though, and then tripped up, and Runa able to put pressure on that leg. Picked up now. It's another wheelbarrow slam in this match, as it is Emma taking the damage there. She does roll away at the last second. Runa trying to pick off Emma again. Throws her into the ropes. She goes bounding off and connects with an elbow. Stands her up. Turn around. Rocks her with that spinning punch, and now it's a pin. 1, 2, 3, and Runa able to get the victory over Emma. A big win, a big singles victory for Runa, who's been locked in a competition with her partner in the Pixel Pals, fighting with the British Union. So definitely a good match for these two ladies, but a dominant victory there by Runa. And now the two competitors shaking hands, sign of respect, as you'd imagine. Emma unable to gain the victory tonight, but definitely gained a lot of respect for her work against Sabrina last week. So she is definitely someone to look and watch out for. And next up we have Bea versus Sabrina. These are non-titled, I need to make this clear, non-titled matches between the British Union and the Abyss of Eternity in singles competition. As the Internet Champion and the DCW Champion will carry their belts into All or Nothing to face the Unprofessionals for their tag belts in a match that will determine the fate of DCW. And out now, it's Sabrina and her very loud music. Oh, it's Cheeky. What is she doing out here? She's attacked Sabrina from behind. Getting into the middle of this. Bea hasn't even made an attempt to come out. Sabrina lost her title. She's down from the depths of hell. It's Cheeky, yeah. Steps on the arm again. Sabrina being attacked, picked apart. As the Unprofessionals said, they were telling Sabrina and Tamara to watch their backs tonight. Is this the message being sent? Cheeky attacking Sabrina. Of course, Sabrina was the one sending the message for the team. Sabrina, are you going to take this? Yeah, exactly. And Cheeky is able to put the damage down, and Sabrina unable to fight back against that aggressive attack. And Cheeky walks away in what can only be called the winner, and it is now Tamara versus Phoenix. Immediately after that abrupt ending to that, in quotes, match, there was no bell rung, nothing like that. So that was just an assault, is all that was. That was a rattling of the cage by the Unprofessionals. Is that a sign of things to come? Or is that just a message being sent ahead of their match in 3 weeks' time? Either which way, certainly Bea can't be too pleased. And now it's Tamara on her way out. Concern has to be in the back of her mind for her partner. And here is Kat. And she is running down to the ring. Tamara surprisingly hasn't noticed her yet. Still doing her entrance as normal. Kat now decks her as she tries to take the belt. And now the Unprofessionals are attacking both members. Kicks connecting. Tamara down, unable to move. She's grabbed her knee. If you want to call it sending a message, that's definitely what we're seeing tonight. The Unprofessionals are not letting anybody forget just how tough they can be. And now Tamara suplexed. And she has not been able to get any sort of offense back in this, well, I can't really call it a match, this assault. And now getting that modified STFU, but she's fighting out. An elbow to the face, turning on the challenger to her title. Remember, her title on the line as well in this match, and she's about to put Kat down. Boot to the midsection there. Kat reeling after coming out and assaulting both members of The Abyss of Eternity, now the Unprofessionals, getting some of it back as Tamara chops at her. Kat now is unable to get back to her feet. And now a stomp to the arm, and Tamara stands tall to end the evening. And that is the end. A shocking turn of events to DCW Attitude.